Kia ora, and welcome to another edition of Plug, which is a Pride Lens log. I'm in the middle of a chess game, and yes, I'm playing by myself. um, and I've just found myself, in this case, the brown piece. I found myself trapped between a rock and a hard place. I'll show you later, and then for those of you who are chess experts out there, perhaps can help me out. I occasionally like to, give myself some challenges, just to get my mind thinking differently, as I always do. Anyway, um, being a youth mentor, I recently realized in order to be a good youth mentor, you need two things that results to one outcome. Yeah, two things, one outcome. And I must admit, it's taken me a while to figure this out. But I'm glad I actually did, not so long ago. When I first became a club manager in a school in Thunder, when I went for the interview, I said to the principal, give me one afternoon to prove my worth, to prove how good I am when it comes to working with young people. It's not that I was being cocky or anything, because I knew myself very well. I know myself very well. So I was given this opportunity to prove how good I am. So I did. And when I went into the after school, I noticed a lot of things that were just not right. Hell, the parents were paying well over, living wage, to a bunch of students. And I'm not saying students are not great supervisors or nothing. No, far from it. Basically, what I'm saying is that parents were paying too much for what they were getting. Anyway, when I walked in, and I remember this like yesterday, when I walked in, I noticed the staff were preparing crackers and ice blocks. So I said, oh, is this like a treat thing? And they said, yeah. And I'm like, okay. So is there going to be like a proper afternoon tea? They said, no, that's it. And I said, crackers and ice block. And they said, yeah. I said, when was the last time you did crackers and ice block? They said, yesterday. Then I said, and apart from yesterday, when did you do that again? Oh, the day before. So I came to the realization they do it very often. And I noticed the children were pumped up with so much sugar and salt, and therefore the behavior was out of control. And on top of that, there was no structured activities. They just left them. They gave them free time for the entire afternoon. And the worst part, oh, damn TV. They had a TV. They rolled out this TV on wheels into the corner of the hall. And these 5, 6, 7-year-olds were sitting there, just they were basically zombified, just sitting there watching. And they were watching Simpsons. Anyway, so since I had very limited time, I only had the afternoon to demonstrate how good I was in order to get the job. I summoned all the supervisors and said, right, I need you to go across the road, buy some proper afternoon tea. I wrote a list, and then I told the other supervisor, remove that TV right now, unplug it, remove it. And then I told the other supervisors, come up with some activities and start running them. They could not come up with one activity, ladies and gentlemen. It was very shocking. One. Now, either they couldn't be bothered, or they could not allow the mechanics of their brain to come up with something. So I gave them some activities to run. Some of the basic ones. I said, come on, you do this, you do this. These are the rules of the game, and so on. Get on with it. I can assure you they were not very happy at all, because all of a sudden, here comes this stranger out of nowhere telling them what to do. And bear in mind, the right thing to do. Anyway, keeping the story short, I got a job, because that afternoon the feedback from the parents was, oh, that was incredible. There was activities, the children were happy, they ate well. I mean, raving reviews. The highest that after school is ever received. Just one afternoon. One. And then, a couple of years ago, I recruited a potential mentor for a couple of boys. The first mentee, the boy, said, look, this mentoring is not working. That's what he said to me. It's just not working. I said, okay. Is there something wrong with the mentor? Is there something wrong with the mentor? They said, no. Has the mentor said or done anything to make you feel this way? They said, no. I said, okay. Then a different mentee was given to this mentor. Same thing. Nothing wrong. Mentor hasn't done anything. In fact, from the budget of this mentor, they seem to spend a lot more on lavish things with these boys. And then the same with the third mentee. You know what I came to realize after interviewing the boys independently? I realized that the boys did not feel a connection to this mentor. Connection between you and another child is all about love and loyalty. And this is something you just can't fake. It doesn't matter who you are. The moment in your mind, as a mentor, as an adult, as a human being, you do not have love, a sense of love or loyalty to any child, I guarantee you, it doesn't matter what you buy for them, it doesn't matter how much you pretend you care about them, they will know. I don't know the science behind it, but what I do know is that they would know. Because these mentees, I said to them, is there any other person in Pride Lands who they feel that way towards? They said no. I said, has this mentor done anything at all? Said anything, done it? They said no. Then I said, then why then? They said, they just feel this mentor looks down on them. What do you mean by feel? Have they done anything in practice? They said no. And I realized it's to do with love and loyalty. If you ask any of these children at Pride Lands about me, if you said to them, if the world is breaking up around you, who's the one person you think will stick around and be there to protect you? Most of them will mention me, because that's just who I am. I love the children I work with. More importantly, the same love I have for my children, I do have for these children as well. So ladies and gentlemen, I guess what I'm saying is, if you're going to work in the childcare sector and you're just going to pretend like you care, children already have got you pegged. Teachers, mentors, teacher aides, principals even. You so can't pretend you care, because children have got it figured out. Without love and loyalty, which translates into hope in their hearts and mind, you can't be what they need. So, I guess what I'm saying is, make way for those who actually have love and loyalty that they can dedicate to these children. Because it's their future. Do any of us even realize this? You're playing with the future of these children if you decide to work with children, knowing you cannot dedicate love and loyalty, which can translate into hope to make them better people. If you don't believe me, look around. Talk to those children whom they feel we have failed them, and you will see I'm not far from the truth. Ladies and gentlemen, happy Easter and enjoy your wonderful day. See you there. Bye.